Hey y'all, what's up? It is back. Married to Medicine is back again for another season, and I will be reviewing this season on a weekly basis. So look into it. This is season 6, episode 1. Now it started over like a month later, with Quad and the ladies were sitting together, and I guess there was some heated discussion between Quad and the ladies, and Quad walking out saying that she's upset that they just not friends of hers and everything, and I was like, this is really, really ridiculous. So now it jumped back to 1 month earlier. So I guess that scene is mainly going to be like close to the season finale or close to the end, where everything just boils down to it, or at least to the middle of the season, how this confrontation got come about. But that full part will be somewhere close to the end when it's like a big trip and everything. So this is 1 month earlier. So everything's transpiring is within a month's time span until this sit down, blow up confrontation gonna happen. So they went back in time. So they always talk about this article that's on the thing. All the wives is reading the article to their husbands about Quad and his mistress. The mistress was decided to write an article about what happened, explaining her side of the details. Now the husband does not believe the mistress story. It's like it's very holes to it. There's a different story to when Dr. G told us. Dr. G told us that nothing happened. Him and a friend was in a club. They was talking. They went back. His friend stayed, but he left after everything happened. So nothing happened between those two. But the lady said a different story, that they were about to have sex. They gave each other oral. When he about to put the dick in, she asked for a condom. He says dick is small. He said like a pinky size. No dick is a pinky size. I mean, I'm sorry, but no dick is not pinky size like that. So that's according to Dr. Contesta and the husband said, well, the doctors, dicks is not pinky size. So she's lying about that. But it's saying that she's lying with the story. But none of opinions are irrelevant because Quad thinks that the mistress is not lying. She thinks that the mistress telling the truth. And all last season, I was so upset. It was like, Quad, what is the reason? What is going on? Like, you not saying much about the trash, about things that you give us a roundabout issues until the reunion when they explain to us why you feel this way. It's like, yes, you like this way because Dr. G was caught cheating and he had the intention to cheat, but if he didn't go through it, he was intention to cheat. It's a matter that he was intention to do it. That made her feel this way. So now we all got a better understanding of why Quad feel the way she do with everything going on with Dr. G. So Quad is telling us that she sleeping in the guest bedroom. I said, fuck all that. If my husband the one who's doing something like that, he gonna be sleeping in the guest bedroom, and I'll keep the master bedroom. This not gonna happen, none down. But Quad is the one who's sleeping in the guest bedroom. She said she avoided talking to her husband. She's not really talking to the other ladies like that either, and she don't want to remind us. So she developed herself in work. She was working. She talk to him. They try to avoid talking to him because she said she knows when she talk to him it goes 2 seconds into an argument, and she don't want that. So she go to her job, her sister circle, do her job. They come home, sleep in the guest bedroom by herself. And later on in the last scene, she was talking to herself in the mirror, like giving herself encouragement. If you got yourself, you love yourself, Quad, and everything's gonna be alright. She's not trying to talk to the girls like that because she don't want them to throw back her thing and keep talking about it and reliving the situation. So she avoiding the girls right now. Which I understand, but at the same time, the other ladies feel like if we're friends, we should be able to be there to help you, support you with everything. But right now, Quad is in a midst of her turmoil in her marriage, so she doesn't want to be reminded of be sympathy or be anything that will cause her to think about it. She's trying to avoid it, so she just not trying to deal with the ladies right now. Which I understand, Quad. I mean, she needs some space. She don't want to deal with it. Unless as friends, we should just need to Just call her, leave a message, or text her, reach her. Just to let her know that you think about her and you just hope everything's okay. And eventually, Quad will come around and come with the group. And eventually it will, because during this trailer, they show that she does come around with the group. So, at one point that she went to the group, we don't know yet. But hopefully, it's not too late. And it's earlier than later. So, that's that. So the husband does not believe the article. They say she's lying. It doesn't make any sense. It's very holes in the story. And when we came to Mariah, Mariah is so funny. Aiden was like, she said, let me see the phone. Aiden was like kind of scared to give him the phone. And she said, don't be an article. I said, oh, good. Remember, Mariah shared that Aiden cheated on her too. And she took a long time to forgive her, but they good now. But she went through the same thing that Dr. Jackie went through. So it was like, she tell Aiden, all right now, don't be an article like Dr. G. Because I guess they didn't know that Mariah is crazy bitch and she will get your ass. So don't try it. So but that was funny though. Toya takes Eugene to the gym. Cause remember last season Eugene had a health scare because he was overworking himself to pay off the debt that they had with the taxes. But now they good. He trying to get healthy. He explained to us that he lost 40 pounds within 8 months, which is that's good. That's a good thing. He's making progress. And she took him to the jumping thing. It seemed like it's my fun, but it seemed like it's a lot of energy. I would feel like Dr. G. I said, damn, really? I'll really hard to go to the gym now to go do that straight exercise like that. I said that gonna be like a once in a lifetime, once in a while kind of thing. Not gonna be an everyday thing. But he did it. He took it on and he said it's great. But would I do it again? Hell to the no. But they sit down talking, and Toya told Eugene that she reached out to Quad and she not talking to her, and Quad told her that I'm working and I'm talking to some real friends. So Toya's like, what? We've been there for you and we not your real friends? I said, I don't know. In the midst of doing a lot of shit, in the midst of your anger with your marriage, in the midst of going through a lot of stress, in the midst of your marriage getting in the public eye, you go through a lot of emotions. So I'm sure, I don't know, Quad to me, I feel anyway with Quad. I feel for Quad because she is hurting right now and everything, but at the same time I do feel Quad had this standoffish kind of attitude, like it's about me and I don't care about anything else. So I do believe that Quad would say some shit like that, but at the same time, like, really, Quad, this is your girls that you be filming with. Whatever you're feeling right now, they has been in your back, and they have been in your corner, do everything. And when this thing came out with Dr. G, they was on your side. They was not like, yo, they were trying to help you, be on your side, do whatever you need to do to fix this marriage, or get a divorce. They will support you. But to say that that's your real friends, it seemed to me like you didn't really value their friendship like that as it is. It's just that it's just there. So Toy kind of feel kind of way, and I would feel type of way too. It's like, come on, Quad, you said to me we not real friends, lady. Like, come on. But that was that. Then we get Dr. Contessa. She was saying that, remember that last season, Dr. Contessa was so hurt that she overworking, she doing a lot of work, and she not even home, and she feels guilty being not being with the kids. So she told her husband that she want to hang up her coat and be a stay-at-home mom more often. So the husband said, okay, if I would have to pick up extra hours to do something to support the family, and you want to stay home, I'm support you. He was cool with it. But lo and behold, she explained to us that stay-at-home mom, she never thought it was going to be easy. She never thought it was going to be that hard. She thought it was going to be simple. And she said it's very difficult staying at home mom and getting these kids together. I said, what do you think? It was never easy to raise a kid. You don't have one. You have like 3 kids. I think it's 3 kids she has. And it's tough to be a stay-at-home mom. So it's like a full-time job. So you thought this thing was going to be easy because you had a nanny and you was working on stuff. It's not easy. So I don't know what these rich ladies, people think. They think it's all raising kids, like having kids gonna be an easy thing. It's not. It's very difficult. And the fact that you don't have to deal with it as much, you have a nanny and all you have to come home and tuck them in the bed or something like that and provide, then it's easy for you. But now you have the nanny, you feel the wrath of staying home. But lo and behold, she not staying home mom 100%. Even her husband said, I knew Dr. Contessa could not keep that coat up for a long time. She said that coat was calling her. She said, yes, it was calling me. So she's still working as a doctor, but she's doing part-time. But she's not 100% staying at home mom. So I was like, all last season, it was all that regret. But now you realize you have to stay at home mom 100%, and you didn't realize how difficult it is. You decided to go back to work and do part-time too. So you being slick, Dr. Contessa, you know that you need to do some work, because it will drive you crazy staying home mom. So she doing part-time work and part-time work with the kids and everything. So Dr. Jackie was with her patient, Dawn. Dawn is also a life coach, and Dr. Jackie said that Dawn's test came out good. She's all healthy. She's fine. No abnormalities, no difficulties. So everything is cool. But she did talk to Dawn before about her marriage, and Dawn gave her some good advice. So Dawn also as well. So she talked to Dawn. It's like, it's good that you have patients that have professions that you can have that dual relationship with. You date doctor, but you build that friendship that they can talk to you and they can help you. Because Dawn know about Dr. Jackie and Curtis' relationship and how's everything is going. And Dr. Jackie told us that her and Curtis is in a good place right now. It took a long time. It's still in the healing process, but it's better now. He's sleeping in bed with her. So they working on it. But she said sometimes when she be asking questions and stuff like that, he be giving different responses that is not good. She be questioning herself. And she said it's okay. Dawn said it's okay to have that doubt, to have that period of time when you're in a healing. But let it be, let it naturally. Let it go naturally. It will work out fine. You'll be fluid. And it just takes some time. She said, how long time? She said, it doesn't, I can't tell you that. It all depends on the couple. And so that was nice. And that was a little thing. So then we get Dr. Damon and Heavenly. So the show is introducing each of the wives again. So Heavenly and Dr. Damon, and you know, Heavenly was talking to Laura. Laura was doing homework. No, Laura is grown as hell. But Laura always checks her mom and said, yeah, you know, her face expression is so funny. She said, I'm doing homework, I'm doing this and that, telling her about the dress. She said, oh, okay. So Dr. Damon came in, who she called Daddy, came in and they was talking. Laura went out, and Dr. Heavenly said she's just working on herself, she's getting better, she's still on her spiritual journey, and she needs to work on with her anger. And she said that the last trip they had, a lot of her friends and accept her behavior, what she was doing, because she was very judgmental and she was mean and stuff. And she said, various people saying, I'm mean. Do I think I'm mean? And Dr. Damon took a while before he answered. He said, you took a while. And I said, Dr. Heavenly, you are mean to a point, to an extent. I don't think you really mean to do it like that, but it comes off when you're angry. You say things that out of anger that is, you can't take back. But then you wonder why they react that way. You can't do that when you're angry, so you have to work on how to deal with your anger. If you feel like you're going to say something that is going to be damaging or hurt your friendship with your friends, maybe take a step back, listen to things, calm yourself down, take a deep breath, walk away, whatever you have to do to make sure you don't say anything wrong. So she said she decided she wanted to still continue her spiritual advisor, Jewel, and so maybe she will go to a counselor. She asked Dr. Davis because she go to counselor with her. Dr. Davis said, hell no, I'm not going with you. I was sitting in the car while you go to a counselor. Just read your Bible, read scriptures that talk about anger. You got this. You just need to work on that. So I would say, okay, she needs to work on her anger problem. Now, Mariah Ada, we had this little scene. Mariah is funny. It's like she was getting herself ready for the leather and lace. I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes. Dr. Simone party, leather and lace. And she said this is the first time she's seen all the ladies since New York, which is, I guess that's the reunion they taped. And she said it's good. And so she was getting herself ready and going there. Now, Dr. Simone, right, she was in the office. Cecil came last season of reunion, and Dr. Simone said that she's not going to get the divorce. She's going to stick with Cecil and they're going to work it out. So her and Cecil has been going to counseling. She explained to us that they still be living separately in different houses, which I don't know, if y'all are married, y'all cannot be living in separate houses like that. Y'all must be together. So the counselor suggested at least 3 days of the week, y'all need to be together as a married couple staying under one roof. So I guess the counselor's working, they're trying that, and he said, I'm ready to start tonight. Cecil wanted to start the physical connection with his wife again, the sex thing with his wife. And Dr. Simone is having a hard time because she said, yes, we're going through a lot and rebuilding that back up and going through a lot of issues and stuff and rebuilding it. Even though I decided not to do the divorce, if it wasn't for my friends, I wouldn't have been in the divorce aisle. We've been divorced already, but we stayed together and stick through it. But she having a hard time getting her sexy back. So she talked to Dr. Tiffany, who's a sex therapist. Dr. Tiffany was a sex therapist in that trip they had, and she enjoyed Dr. Therapist, Tiffany advice and things. So she invited her to talk to her and help her with some things about getting her sexy back and getting her sexy sexual expression back in the bedroom so she could have that thing with her physical connection with her husband again. So Dr. Tiffany said, you know what? It'd be good. I could help you. It'd also be good to have your friends there to support you in your time. And also, can we just have a leather and lace event? So she said, will your friends be okay doing a leather and lace? She said, my friends don't care. She said they would get ready. They would come pumped up and everything. And I said, damn, I wish Qual was there because I know Qual would turn it out. She got a banging body. I know she would have been killed that leather or lace outfit. But unfortunately, Qual wasn't there. So she invited all the ladies. And she said, yeah, Dr. Simone said all the ladies will be good with the theme. So they don't have no problem. So they went to the leather lace party. They all dressed up nice. Dr. Contesta, Mariah had that little cat suit with the thing. I said, go ahead, bitch. Dr. Heavenly was good. Looked like she was going to a fashion show. Not Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Jackie had the nice lace outfit. They all came with the theme, so it was nice. So they came to support Dr. Simone and Dr. Neen, and they had two little nice bartenders guys and waiters. They had sex toys, everything. And it was kind of awkward for Dr. Simone, but it was nice. And they sat down and they came. Dr. Tiffany came and came to support them. They was talking and how Simone was telling her spiritual journey, and she said that she need that emotional and physical connection again with Dr. Cecil, and it's hard to deal with it. And they gave her advice and said sometimes you just gotta do with it and do with it or do it. They say, can you do it angry sex? Because sometimes people say angry sex is the best sex. You get that frustration out. She said she can't do it. So a lot of stuff. So they was supporting everything, and she was like, you can't just sit there and lay down. And she said, no. Dr. Heavenly said, why can't you? I do that all the time. I said, and I would cook and I would clean. I would do it. And I think somebody said, Dr. Contessa, somebody said, bitch, you don't clean, you don't cook good. Stop the lie, stop that. She said, well, whatever. And Dr. Tiffany said, maybe it works for Dr. Heavenly, but it might not work for you. So you need to find out what's the balance that works for you when you're dealing with Cecil. And it just takes Simone to get back her sexiness. All she just needs to do to value herself, look deep within herself, and get that sexiness back for herself. Practice on yourself. Work with your toys. Practice in the mirror. Do some sexual things. Look at some things like help find a way to get back. Yes, they did some emotional support, and they all said they will help you in your time of need of getting your mojo back in bedrooms, because Dr. Simone lost that. It is very common sometimes with marriage and couples and everything, when you lose your sex drive, you need to get that sex drive back again. Maybe it takes some things to do something differently instead of just staying in the bed doing the same bedroom routine. Maybe be spontaneous. Do some things to spice it up. Do some different things you've seen. Reenact the scene that you may have seen. Do some rose petals. Do some foods. Do experimentation with different sexual ideas. If you change it up, then it will incite the sexiness back in your marriage. Like, surprise your husband. Do something that you feel like you would never would do. Like, if you never have sex in a public places, like in a park or something, or if you go do it in the house, instead of doing it in the bedroom, do it in the living room. Set some tables up. Take the table away. Just put a blanket on the floor, something like that. Watch something together and everything. Do a dance routine. If you don't know how to dance, at least do something. Like, entice some things with your marriage to get your thing back. It will work out. As Dr. Tiffany said, you have it in you, Dr. Simone. It just needs to take it to get it out. So use your toys, use it on yourself if you had to. They all laughing. Now, through the midst of it, I would say, what the hell happened? Like, So Dr. Heavenly said she would apologize to the Mariah for drawing the picture on Mariah thing, because you know Mariah blew a casket when her picture got drawn on by Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly thought it was a joke, but Mariah did take it as a joke. So she said she want to apologize. She's still on her spiritual journey, and she gave Mariah a poster. Mariah saw the poster, and Mariah did not like the poster. I was like, I mean, it's counts, but Mariah, you know how Mariah is. It's like, listen, you got the worst picture of me like this. Why the fuck you would blow some picture? I don't know. I mean, I didn't see no wrong with the picture, but Mariah didn't like it. So if Mariah didn't like it, she didn't care. So she said, no, so you could keep that apology. Whatever you could do with that post and that apology, you could kiss my ass. And anybody who supports you in your physical spiritual journey, they could kiss my ass too. I said, damn, what the hell? Like, it just went left all of a sudden. So they walked out, and it said, Dr. Heavenly said something. She said, oh, you need to worry about you and your husband and your little thing. And she said, oh, I know a lot of people who slept with Dr. Damon. Do you want me to bring the receipts? Do you want me to bring the receipts? I say, damn. She said, what are you talking about? What she talking about? Oh, I got receipts. No. I said, I know a lot of people who slept with Dr. Damon. Don't mess with me. I could show you to you, girl. And all that stuff. And looked like they were about to go at it. They took Mariah out. Mariah was going to leave. Dr. Toya and Quad can come. Quad is not coming because she avoided them. So she does not want to be there with them at all and not going to the thing. She said she had to work. Toya's son got a cut in his head or something. He got to get stitches. So she had to be at the hospital for the son. So she wasn't there at first. But Toya did come later on when she got her son home and he's okay. She came afterwards and she saw Mariah outside. She said, Mariah, what's going on? And she said, Dr. Heavenly or something. She said, just come back inside and be cool with us. You had to really talk to them. Just come back inside. So talk Mariah, and Mariah said, you know, I can't let Dr. Heavenly run me out this area. So she came back inside and they talked. And they was the same like Quad and how they reached out to her and she respond back sometimes, but she don't. But she does not want to be around the ladies and stuff. She gonna do a lot. And Dr. Mariah said something which is nice. She said, I know Quad for a long time, and it's not more like she's avoiding. She's like she protecting herself. She protecting her feelings. She's protecting her emotions, and she just want to guard everything and everyone. And it's not against towards y'all. It's not a dig towards y'all. But she just protecting herself what she's going through. And everything all that obstacles she's dealing with, her marriage is crumbling down. She just want to put a wall up. And like I said, one day she will come around and appreciate y'all reaching out to her. And then she will sit down and talk to y'all. But right now, she just can't. So, that was Married to Medicine. It was a good first episode. It's a good opener. Hopefully you can see the trailer. It's going to be a lot of drama, a lot of things going on with the dynamics of the group. We see that Contessa is part of the cast now. We see that Dr. Mariah is part of the cast as well. I mean, she always been like in and out, but she was never the full main. Now she's a main because in the picture they have all of them together. So I was like, this is nice. So Mariah is full time just with Dr. Contessa with the little ladies. So it's going to be a good dynamic going on with these group and everything. So I'm looking forward to it. So please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Please also share my videos. And I'll see y'all on next week to Married to Medicine. Peace.